Time for another honest review. Today we're doing graphic and explicit content. Alright, so Screambox is loading up. If you haven't heard of Screambox, it's a streaming service for horror movies. And looks like I'm kind of cut off on the bottom there. I need to fix that. Anyway, it's a monthly subscription type thing. You can pay for it a year in advance and get some sort of a discount. I think especially if you're a PS4 user right now. Screambox with PS4 and with a 1-year subscription costs $2.99 a month. You do pay it all at once, to cover you for the year. But $2.99 a month is not bad. There is hundreds of horror movies on here. However, I do question the quality of the content that is on here. For example, let's go ahead and launch the featured menu. And featured right here, new on Screambox. Here's your list of movies that are new to the Screambox. Shark Week, which is going to be obviously horror movies dedicated to sharks. Now, before I go too much farther into this, you need to know something about Screambox. This is not a service for premium horror movie content. This right here, for the most part, is B movies, C movies, D movies. This is definitely not something you're going to find premium good horror films on. If you like cheesy horror films, if you like B horror movie, and like I said, even lower budget than that, then this would be perfect for you. I would probably recommend signing up for a 1-year subscription. The $2.99 a month. Like I said, you pay it all up front. So what, $36? A little less than that. The movie listing on here, I mean, Cat in the Brain, Pieces, Cannibal Feral, whatever, The Blood Judge. Just but they do divide everything up into really good categories. I mean, they call them like classic screams, Trapped Inside, Hotter Than Hell, which of course is going to be where you're going to see a lot of negativity, I guess you could call it. Dying Soon, Summer Staycations, Goregasm. I mean, I like the titles for the different genres that they put on here. It's all one genre, but there's different subcategories of horror, and this divides it up pretty good for people who know what they want to watch, and this does a really good job of doing that. Now here's what gets me. Like I said, this is great for B horror movie fanatics and less. Now, as far as premium content, well, what are your most obvious horror movies? I mean, you have Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, what classic horror movie supplier should not be offering films like that? Well, let's see here. Watch this. Let's see, Nightmare. Nope, not yet. On. That should be a part of the dictionary by now. Eek. No videos found. Friday the 13th. Eek, no videos found. Getting pretty bad, isn't it? Halloween. Alright. Results 1 of 21. However, as you can see, once again, this is all lesser grade, cheap budget horror films. And I definitely don't see any Michael Myers on here. So that's another loss for this service. So Screambox, just so you know, this is not an all-in-one, you can always come to this to get your horror fix type service. I mean, you got to think, it only costs $2.99 a month for this service. So there's not a whole lot of licensing involved in this. They're not going out there and getting some pretty good contracts from big motion picture companies to provide their content on here. I mean, hell, you're only paying $2.99. So you're not going to get really great content on here. See, they got it all divided up here too. Extreme, psychological, monsters, supernatural, killers, featured. Let's see what they got on killers. Slasher, psychotic, crime and redneck, home invasion. So they have it all divided up. Now, mind you, some of these categories, actually a lot of these categories, do have repeats. You'll find the same movie in a different category. Because, a home invasion could be done by a psychopath. So you'll find a movie in home invasion that you'll also find in psychotic. Get out of here, cat. My cat loves this service. So yeah, if you're looking for a good premium horror movie provider, this is not for you. Now, if you love low budget, almost comical to watch type horror films, then this is perfect for you. And I say go ahead, because it's going to take you a while. You're not going to get this whole thing done in a month. So I mean, don't just sign up for a 1-month subscription, because you're not going to get it all watched. Get the best deal that you can. Do the $2.99 a month if you have PlayStation 4, and give yourself plenty of time to run through all these movies. It's a really good way to get your B-movie fix. So, my opinion on this service, it could be better, but the intent is not to be better. It's to offer a certain genre of horror movies to the consumers of the content. So there you have it. That is Screambox, and there's your honest opinion. Thanks for checking it out.